Hello Virgo, this is DJ with DJ Star Tarot with your reading for the month of May 2020. So we're doing things a little bit different here. We've got 4 cards out and then we're going to clarify. So your cards are Truth, Clarity, Resilience, and Flourish. Okay, so we are going to do 1 card at a time and then we're going to complete your story. So truth, what does truth mean? Truth means to be your authentic self, right? To be true to yourself and the vision you have before you, the path before you, your life. To be truthful about it. What is it that you want? What is it? What are you looking for? What direction are you going in? When you're truthful, things kind of work out for you, right? We have clarity. So it talks about being truth in the direction that you're going in. You gain that clarity when you're truthful with yourself, when you're real, right? When you're real and you're like, okay, this is my situation. I know I have the clarity. I see it before me. But what do I need to do, right? Well, the resilience talks about you gaining that clarity and seeing your situation and being real with yourself. And resilience is saying that you have the power to overcome any setbacks. When you use the inner power to overcome the setbacks, you start to blossom. You start to flourish within and without, right? Because that's what this talks about. Beautiful things start to grow around you, within you, with your life, with every area of your life. You start to thrive. But it's not until you use your power to overcome whatever it is that you need. Now, some of you see the truth before you. You have that clarity. But you're not pulling in on your resilience here. You're not using your actions so that you can blossom, so you can flourish. Let's see. Let's clarify that for you. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. I really appreciate your donations. I appreciate those who've been purchasing private readings with me and have become members of my channel. I really appreciate that. And if you're new, please hit that like and subscribe button. Divine Universe, Holy Spirit, and Guardian Angels, also to clarify this reading for the zodiac sign of Virgo for the month of May 2020. Please clarify this reading for the sign of Virgo for the month of May 2020. Please. Let's put, why is the truth card here for Virgo? Why is the truth card here for Virgo, please? Clarify the truth card. Yeah, see, some of you are worried about something. Some of you have fear about the truth. You have anxiety about the truth because that's what this talks about. It's like you're worried about seeing the truth, right? You know the truth, but you're not doing anything about it with this Nine of Wands. It's having anxiety. Feeling the tension of being truthful or seeing the truth of the matter of your situation, right? You're delaying whatever it is that needs to move forward because this talks about being truthful and being successful, having a positive outcome here with these 2 cards, but also creating the delay because you're not facing the truth, but giving yourself anxiety because whatever that situation may be, you have the clarity there, right? You see the clarity of that. Let's clarify the clarity, please. Spirit, let's clarify clarity for Virgo. Why is the clarity here? Some of you are worried about what the truth will do, what will happen, right? What is that? What will happen if you face the truth of a situation? It gives you anxiety. It makes you carry a heavy burden that you don't need to do. And makes you have tension, which then creates sickness, right? Because stress and tension and worry and anxiety creates an illness. Clarity. Let's clarify the clarity, please. Spirit, clarify the clarity. Clarity here for Virgo in the month of May 2020. And some of you know this because the clarity is there. You know this, but some reason you just don't want to face the truth of it. Clarity, please. Look at this. The Hermit card. What better card to have with the clarity? Because when you go within yourself and you're truthful with yourself, you gain that clarity, right? what better card to pull to clarify the clarity card is your card. Your own card came out and said, Virgo, you need to withdraw and see the clarity before you surrender. So you see new perspectives, right? Surrender. Meditate, right? Do what's best for you. Doing the right thing, but carefully planning this out. When you see the light and you're organized, you're able to see the direction that you need to go in, and you're more productive and you're more successful. Some of you have a fear of being alone. You're worried about that. Of being alone or being betrayed of some sort. But you know, I feel like some of you know the truth. You're just not facing the truth. The Hermit says, find that time. Meditate. So you see the light before you, right? So that you could have that resilience here. The resilience talks about finding that power and the inner boldness to overcome what isn't allowing you to be happy, right? What is that truth for you? What is that clarity? Let's clarify resilience, please, for Virgo. Clarify resilience for Virgo. Why is this here? You could flourish. You can be at best you, beautiful within and within and out, external, internal and external, right? Beautiful things can happen around you, but you've got to see the truth of it, face the truth of it, see what needs to happen to overcome this, right? Some of you are really confused about that. Clarifying the resilience. The resilience talks about overcoming your obstacles. And here, that Seven of Cups is being confused. How do I do that? Right? What choices I need to make. But it talks about narrowing your choice. Because then you become overwhelmed if you don't, right? Knowing the truth. Find the inspiration even though your future is uncertain. Even though your future is uncertain, find that inner boldness and power to overcome that. Because you could financially be fine. You could be independent. You could enjoy your life. You could be happy. You can be successful. Positive things come your way, reaping what you sow. But some of you are not. You're confused. You're confused about it. You're not facing the truth. You need more clarity. Let's clarify the Flourish card, please. Why is the Flourish card here for Virgo? May 2020. Why is this here? Remember, you have the power to overcome your setbacks, your obstacles. Look at this. You can bloom. You can be financially okay. You could enjoy your life. It's all about making that one decision that needs to be made here. Some of you need to make a decision. Some of you need to gain clarity about that. See the truth of the matter. Whatever that may be. Whatever your situation may be here. It's different for each and every one of you. Flourish. Please clarify the Flourish card for Virgo. Why is the Flourish card here for Virgo? Please, why is this here? Okay, so your disappointments are holding you back from flourishing. Heartbreak, betrayal is holding you back. Here it is. I talked about some kind of being alone, afraid of being disappointed and betrayed here. You want to move on to something better. Here it is. You do. You want to move to something better, but something is holding you back. Maybe it's the fear of being hurt. Maybe it's the fear of being disappointed, of being alone, betrayed. Although you want to flourish, here it is. You want progress. You want to flourish. You want to move towards something better. But you're not seeing the truth of what is in front of you. If you need to gain more clarity, that means take time alone. and meditate so that you can narrow your focus and you can see what's before you. Yes, there might be some heartache. Yes, there might be some tears. But that's okay, because it brings progress. It brings you to something better. It brings an ending to a situation. It brings an ending to feeling the lack of, feeling emotionally drained, feeling sad, feeling lonely, right? It brings the ending to that by making wise choices. Because the Lover's card talks about wise choices. It talks about an ending to a situation. Because the Five of Cups is here. The Five of Cups is all about dwelling on the negative of the situation. It's all about feeling sad, feeling lonely, right? Just self-pity. Being disappointed about something. It could even be that you're disappointed with a lover. Maybe you need to move from that situation for some of you. Right? Maybe that's what needs to happen. But I really see that there's an ending to feeling sad and feeling lonely. There's an ending to that. But we got to make the choice first. We have to make the decision to move away so we can flourish. So there's a lot of things that need to happen here. Yes, look at this. We get the Sun card, and then we have the Queen of Swords. You could be happy and successful and have that joyful life, financial independence, but we got to be open to things to change, and we got to be strong, and we need to cut this out. If there's any kind of disappointment in your life, we need to remove that. See the truth of the matter, gain the clarity, and use that inner power to walk away so you can flourish. Right? Yes, I'm not going to lie, there is going to be some kind of disappointment here. There's going to be some kind of tears here, but that is the best choice for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. We'll talk soon.